We have the lady who is known as the Queen of Infomercials. She's created so many. We want to talk to her and about her company, Concepts TV. Collette Liantonio is with us this morning. That's a mouthful. Collette, good morning.
Good morning to you, Warren.
And we were kind of joking around because you said, of course, your last name is Liantonio, and you married who?
Jan Di Benedetto.
So there you go. Take your pick. Which one do you like?
I like him.
Okay, that's good.
but the name I'm keeping.
Yeah. I like both names. They're very Italian.
Thank you. I can't hyphenate. It wouldn't fit.
Not at all. Too long, right? So, Collette, good morning. Thanks for being with us today. The Queen of Infomercials. Boy, we've all stayed up late at night and watched those infomercials. And you were telling me off the air you've created how many over the years?
Over 2,000. And technically, infomercials are half hours. But I also specialize in the short form, the 2-minute, 1-minute things that you see like pajama jeans and furniture fix and twin draft garden, that sort of product as well.
So you're still active with this, the pajama jeans, when that's on now. I think I saw that not too long ago.
Yeah, we have about 7 hits on the air right now that are selling products very effectively. Everything from furniture fix, which you might have seen with the sumo wrestlers that sit on a couch and don't collapse it because of the product furniture fix. Twin draft guard, which keeps the drafts from going out keeps your heat from going out under your door. We have the Amish fireplace. We have Emery cat. So it's a variety of products that kind of span the gamut.
So how long have you been doing this, Leanne? Collette, I'm sorry.
I know, people do that. I started making commercials for a company in 1979, infomercials. Got hooked because it's an instant gratification. You put a commercial on the air and you know within 24 hours whether you have a success or not, unlike mainstream advertising, which takes a little time to register on the public. So I love that quick effect. And then in 1983, I started my own company, and my first job, the company was my first client. So, and I've been doing it ever since.
So how did you get interested in the beginning? Were you like unable to sleep at night and you were watching all these infomercials and you said, yeah, I want to do something like that?
Absolutely not. I mean, I went to school for theater and never anticipated anything like this. I don't think anybody goes to school to make infomercials. So it was just the arts and crafts that intrigued me. And then, of course, having success when you're good at something, you continue. It's very satisfying. I had the opportunity. Somebody that knew I was a writer called me in and said, "Would you take a look at this company and what do you think?" And it was intriguing because it's really the ultimate sales job. You're reaching this vast amount of people, and you get them to take action within a minute or two.
Collette, what goes into making an infomercial? For instance, let's take the pajama jeans from start to finish. How do you do this?
Well, I certainly didn't think it was going to be successful. I thought, who could sell jeans on TV? That doesn't make any sense to me. But my client came to me, and the jeans look fabulous on everyone. So the challenge was to find the right butts to put them on. And we found a vast variety of women that look good, from the thinnest ladies to the heaviest ladies, so all shapes and sizes. It was very flattering. And jeans go from, the evening look to the daytime soccer mom. And so we tried to show the vast variety. And you brainstorm, who's going to buy this? Why are they going to buy it? And they're going to buy it because they can wear it everywhere. They get good value for their money. A good pair of jeans costs $80 or more. These jeans sell for $40. And they do look good on a vast variety of people. You give everyone a money-back guarantee, and you give them a giveaway with it so that the value is superlative. And ultimately, those that don't buy on TV, they go to retail. They go to the stores. So that's the business model. Whet the appetite on TV, but ultimately many people will not buy from TV, so they buy at the store at the as seen on TV counter.
Oh, yes, that's right. What do you think has been the most successful infomercial you've ever created?
That's really hard to say. I mean, if you go by dollars, some of these are multi-million-dollar businesses that have been created with an afterlife. Some are just pop culture phenomenons like Bedazzler. We did that, back in the 80s, and people to this day know what Bedazzler is, and generations know it. Topsy Tail Smart Mop, just Amber Vision sunglasses. They have different generations of them. Finishing Touch hair remover. These are things that check out that everyone knows. And what's very exciting is you can go around the world and people know these products internationally. I was on a trip to Italy years ago with my youngest child, and there were street vendors selling Topsy Tail. My daughter got very indignant. She was like, I think 8. And she said, they're stealing your products. And I said, oh, no, they're selling my products.
Yeah.
and it's an exciting worldwide phenomenon.
We have Collette Liantonio with us, booked as the Queen of Infomercials. She runs Concepts TV. We're talking about some of these great infomercials that we've seen over the years and certainly love. So what makes an infomercial successful? I mean, first of all, do most clients come to you or do you go to clients?
Most clients at this point in my career come to me.
And what makes it so successful? You have to do the right thing.
You need it's a little formulaic. Some people like to have a laugh at our expense with the uh-oh and oh no, but you do open with a problem because you have to feel the consumer's pain, and the product has to respond to that pain and solve the problem. So there's a problem solution sort of formula going on from that. If it's a product that you can't really very well demonstrate, such as like a back massager, once you sit on it, it's gone. So you do animation, and that conveys it visually. And then the real key and the successful formula will bring in an ending or an offer that really the public can't refuse. And that becomes a good price point followed by value. So if you're giving one, give 2, and then give a free gift with it. And those little tricks or hints, if you will, that are cues for the public to take action. And that's when someone either reaches in their pocketbook or these days goes online and orders online.
You've worked with some great people in your infomercials over the years, too, people like Joe Namath and many others. Tell us about a few of those.
Recently we've worked with Jim Cramer, Donald Trump, a variety of sports professionals. And they're they usually are involved in the product. They're not just spokespeople. They're usually invested in the product, and that makes for the best spokespeople. You don't want to hire somebody who's just a paid celebrity. That really doesn't go far because you need that integrity. You need the belief in the product. You want that investment from the spokesperson. So those are the people that we find are best. So I'm not really impressed when somebody comes to the table with just star power, unless that star power it's a user believer in the product. Then it's exciting. And they don't always have to be celebrities. We recently did the Amish heat surge fireplace. We went to Amish country in Ohio, which happens to be the largest Amish population in the United States, where they make these fireplaces, and they were the best sellers, if you will, of any person, barring celebrities. I mean, they make these authentic wooden surrounds for these great fireplaces, and there's nothing more believable than somebody who actually believes and owns a product.
Collette, are you ever involved in the creation of any of these products?
I don't get involved in the manufacture. However, I often will go to the Orient to see how they're manufactured. I like to know every aspect of the product. Usually they come to me from the manufacturer. When an inventor comes to me, usually they don't come with money, so sometimes I attempt to find investors for people. But most of my clients at this point in time are repeat clients who know that we're successful in selling and that we'll give it the best shot. We have a very small staff. There's only 12 of us, but every one of us are devoted to production of a really compelling creative with a killer demonstration, like my sumo wrestlers.
Oh, of the current infomercials out there, what's the big hit right now in your company?
In our company, well, there's a few we're doing fitness products for Beachbody. The pajama jeans is just really a pop phenomenon at this point. We have a few that are coming out. It's a very close-lipped community in that we want to jealously guard our products, so we don't want to tell people. But right now we have a product that it seems like this year it's been huge for feet. Sounds very funny, but we have Miracle socks, which are compression socks, and that's really crazy successful. A product called Struts for your feet, which is also successful. We have a grooming product for the feet. We did Pet Egg years ago, and now we have kind of the successor, son of Pet Egg, if you will, in an electronic Pet Egg. And that's doing very well. So we call it the year of the feet. For some reason, everyone's paying attention to that area of the body.
Have you ever had an infomercial that's just totally flopped?
Oh, many times. That's why I'm good. you don't know until you flop what works and what doesn't work. And sometimes I come up against competition that claims they've never had a flop, and I know right then and there, how do you know they're lying? Their lips are moving. That just doesn't happen. I would say 4 out of 5 products fail on TV.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And having said that, that does not mean that you can't be successful. They may flop on TV. You may have a terrific product, but the marketing opportunity is not on TV. Not everything is meant for DRTV, direct response television production.
You ever turn on the TV and see an infomercial and say, wow, I wish that was mine?
Snuggie. I wish I'd done Snuggie. That killed that I didn't do that one. And honestly, if they brought it to me, I would have thought, oh gosh, no, that's silly. But never underestimate.
Never underestimate what Americans love. Why are Americans in love with infomercials? We seem to love them.
Show and tell. We're a very demonstrative country. We love our demonstrations. But having said that, our commercials translate internationally, whereas international commercials do not translate here. For some reason, we know how to show and tell properly and stimulate the population. When we get products from overseas, we usually have to reshoot because the demonstrations are either too subtle or they just don't speak to us, regardless of language.
So, Collette, our listeners can go to your website, find out more about Concepts TV. Just go to conceptstv.com, right?
That's right. And we have a few samples on the website and, some entertainment, I believe.
Hey, it sounds like a whole lot of fun. Sounds like a wonderful company, and you've got those great infomercials. They're terrific. Collette Liantonio with us this morning. Collette, thanks so much for chatting with us. Really appreciate it. And come back again soon. We'd love to have you on again.
I appreciate that, Warren. Thank
it's
you
a pleasure.
so
Have
much.
a good day. Thanks for calling
You
us.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye now. About 9:30 on the Kingston station, the queen of infomercials, Collette Liantonio.